So I love this question, Suj, because I'm personally a big advocate for education, design education as well, because I did go to design school, but I feel like so much of my learning has happened outside of my school itself. And I feel like I really understand this. So I feel like definitely teaching design in schools. I'm guessing you're talking about like schools itself, not colleges, is important. And I think we spoke about this earlier when, even before this call, CBSE, one of the education boards in India, has now introduced design thinking and design teaching within the school system. I'm not sure how they plan to implement it, but I think it's amazing. I mean, this is for a couple of reasons. So, firstly, there is, of course, a huge demand for digital product designers today. And where there is demand, there must be supply. We obviously know this. Since the need for UX has been astronomically high over the past couple of years, so has the misconceptions that go with the role. I feel like, and in my own experience, I feel like most HR and an equal number of hiring managers fail to really understand what UX really means and how it can benefit their organization. The term, I feel, has almost become vulgarized, with everyone wanting a full stack designer who can create a good foundation for the app, who can do visual design, who can do the architecture, the interaction design, who can code it, who can write great copy for it, who can help with marketing. It's become it's become such a mess. If you were to read any job description today related to UI or UX design or product design or I don't know, there are so many terms that go with this now, but if you were to read a single job description, you'll understand how the people who are hiring these designers don't even understand what it is that they're hiring for. And perhaps there is a huge gap between their needs and a way for them to explain it. And they feel like UI and UX is somehow that solution when it may not always be. So in a situation like this, I feel like it's extremely important for us to empower the people who are entering this industry. So teaching UX and design itself will be like teaching any other skill, in my opinion. We will better prepare the next generation of designers to understand the nuances of the role and their part in it. They will be better placed to negotiate and, most importantly, perform. Um, I think just like engineers or doctors, it's incredibly important that we prepare people for a career in design in the right way. So design is about solving a problem. It's not just about aesthetics. Good design is invisible for the user, and a product that works well or a message that is delivered across seamlessly benefits the business as well as the customer in the end. So in the end, I guess we all benefit from good design. Uh, Design thinking within UX, I think, is a great life skill to have. We talk about empathy in UX design, and that is the core of design thinking itself. When we talk about teaching kids real life skills like doing the taxes and communication, why not design? So design will benefit the society at large. Design will benefit these individuals uh, within their own everyday lives, and design will in the end benefit society.
A big resounding yes to that question. Yes, definitely. Uh, because what I think, I completely mirror Ragini's opinions. Children will learn the importance of empathy early on. Empathy has to be there in a society. They will learn to adapt to design thinking, and they will apply design thinking in their daily lives too. They will learn how to solve problems by their failures, and a good design is always born out of a bad design, right? So they will learn to how to uh, how to create a good design from a bad design, and that's a great aspect to it. So this approach will be inculcated in the day-to-day lives as well. So their attitudes, their opinions, their behavior is also shaped accordingly. And definitely UX design is creativity. It tickles the brain. So it must be taught in schools. So that is what I think. So a whole lot, I can see a whole lot of entrepreneurs down the line, and this will in turn give birth to social innovations is what I see. So definitely yes to that.
This is a big yes for me as well, because I started my career as a VFX mentor, visual effect mentor, and I love to teach and I love to share. And in the process of doing that, I love to learn as well, because it gives you that opportunity to get on the track, be on the track, keep on developing, never stop it. So I just want to share one again screen. So my main perspective of teaching in a UX schools is finding a change maker. You don't know who that person is, because everyone solve problem in real life. Every human being are solving problems, but they don't know the methodology or the process of getting into the root of the problem, and then deciding it, like what is the best solution for that problem is, and then coming up with the like solution. So yeah, the main perspective of doing that is to just create an opportunity for a change maker. Yeah, so this is what I think.
Aligned with a bang. So building on what Preetham said, promoting change makers, and that's exactly what I think too. So yes, definitely teaching UX in schools would benefit society. An integral part of what we do in UX is design thinking, which means our approach to solving problems is drastically different from what we were previously taught in schools. It's not about finding solutions to a problem, but ensuring that we are addressing the correct problem. The book that made me realize this is The Design of Everyday Things by Don Norman. It made me question things that didn't seem to fit or that were difficult to see. For example, before that, if I couldn't figure out how to use a remote control of a smart home, it made me feel stupid or helpless even. But now, when I can't configure a remote control, I blame the designer for not thinking about me. As designers, it is our responsibility to make things easy to use. This change in perspective made me feel more in control. It opened my mind to ideate how I can make things better when I don't like something. Um, Secondly, it's not about uh, solving the problem with the knowledge we have, but taking a customer first approach, right? Like seeing what they need and then gathering the means to solving that problem. And taking a customer first approach builds empathy. So if that thinking can be expanded in areas beyond product design, it would benefit the society as a whole. um, so coming back to schools, teaching UX will help kids question things around them instead of just accepting things the way they are. And it'll also make them more mindful of others' needs when they create new solutions. And I'm sure digital influx will play a big part in this change. Thank you.